Hey guys, this is Recidivate, your favorite freshman, and I do hope you guys are really appreciating me going out of my way to post daily. The only thing is, I do have a problem with that. Sometime coming up soon, there will be a period of, I think, 2 weeks where I won't be able to post. I'm going to try my best to be able to at least post some of those days, but basically all of my recording equipment and my Xbox, they are all located at my grandma's house, and my grandma is going to Florida as a nice little vacation, or as the English would say, holiday, with my grandpa. So, you know, they're married, and they do stuff like that. So, they're going to go to Florida. We have a house down there, but they're not taking me because I have to go to school and stuff like that. So, basically, while they're gone, I'm going to be moving my Xbox over to my house. And over there, the only computer I have is my laptop, and my laptop does not work for my recording equipment and software and stuff. So, if I can, I think I'm going to pre-record 14 videos, like I kind of did for that 1 week, if you guys remember that. But I'm going to pre-record 14 videos if I can, and then come over each day and upload them. However, I don't know if I'll be able to come over each day, because you know, it's just, it does take a long time for me to actually be ready to upload. Like, for my software, I have to create a file first. And the file, depending on how long the video is, it can take anywhere from 15 to 45 to maybe even an hour. So, you know, for that extra time, while, you know, I have to be home and I have to be getting all my exercise from the Kinect. Because I do have a Kinect, however, I can't use it at my grandma's house because I have, like, no room whatsoever. So I'm going to be playing the Kinect and stuff like that. And no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be bringing Kinect gameplay, but that would be pretty cool. I think I would enjoy watching Kinect gameplay, so maybe I'll think about trying to post, but we're not even going to worry about that now. But basically, that's what's going on for those 2 weeks. So I will see if I can each day, but I know that I'm going to do everything in my power just to make sure that I at least get, you know, 3-4 videos a week. You know, but back after that, after those 2 weeks, I will be back to normal, and we can all just forget about that entire thing, and you guys can just expect daily uploads and stuff like that. So that was one thing I wanted to touch on. Next thing I wanted to touch on was this kind of video that we got going here. So I got 60 plus kills in this, and I was using the assault, so I guess that kind of does ruin the gameplay just a little bit. But, you know, I ended up getting, I think it was around 4,520 score, and you know, I always make it out to be that I'm a really good domination player and all this, just because my rank is in the 5,000s for it. But you know, people look at this gameplay and they'll be like, wow, this was a pretty good gameplay, but I don't get it that often. To be honest, the only reason I'm that high up is because I play domination just about all the time. The only time I'm not playing domination is when I'm playing either ground war, trying to go for some crazy MOABs, or when I'm playing clan operations with Slaughterhouse. But I can't get this all the time. You know, sometimes I'll be going for MOAB, so I won't be anywhere near 4,000 score. You know, or, you know, when it is I'm using the assault, though, I feel like I could do a little bit better, but I don't always enjoy using the assault all the time. So, to me, this was a good gameplay. 4,500 score and 67 kills or something like that. So yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy this, because really I don't have many of these type of gameplays. Yeah, I always talk about playing the objective and stuff, but really this is kind of like playing the objective, minus the fact that it was just me and I had no other friends in this lobby. So, you know, I was very, very lonely for this gameplay, and I ended up pulling this out, and that's what makes it special. But one thing I do want you guys to realize is that all of the videos I post, all the MOABs and everything, they're always solo. Either that or I have a few friends, but no one is running vests whatsoever unless it's just some random that decided to put on support and ballistic vests. So, I don't think people realize how hard these gameplays actually are for me to get. You know, people will be like, oh wow, you use the ACR and you got a MOAB, it's obviously not a good gameplay. But, I mean, think about it. I'm playing solo on, you know, whatever the map might be. So, it's just, there's many circumstances that people don't really take into consideration, which I feel like they really should. But, you know, I don't really worry about it, but that's just what I wanted to point out, because it's not really that you guys have been disliking, or not even disliking my videos, but it's, you know, I'm not trying to say that you guys were just kind of, you know, you met me on Twitter and that's why I'm liking your videos. But no, I do want you guys to just realize, though, that, you know, I am trying my best to get somewhere and networking, which is Twitter, is the only way that I've gotten any subs so far. So the gameplay isn't going to be that great. It's going to be like this. I mean, if you think this is the greatest gameplay ever, then I might recommend going to someone else's channel to see some better stuff. But I mean, thank you if you like my videos that much. But you know, I just want you guys to know that I am trying to grow, but I'm not pushing myself that hard due to the fact that I don't have many subs. If I started getting subs and say once I hit 20, I'm gonna try harder. Once I hit 25, I'm gonna try even harder, and it's just gonna keep going up from that. Now, what am I at right now? I think I'm at 14. So you know, that's a good start. And once I get to 15, I'm gonna keep trying harder. It's basically intervals of 5 about how hard I try. Now, obviously, I'm always trying. I'm trying my best to get gameplays, but you know, just that little extra part can just make so much of a big difference. And I don't know how many people actually realize, but people make videos, but they work a lot. Even those channels where their channel isn't even based off of gameplay and it's just based off of their personality and their gameplay, or the personality and their commentary skills, you know, they work really hard because they have to get a match that, you know, is decently good, can't be horrific, but also, you know, they have to get one that's an appropriate length for a certain conversation. They have to get, you know, there's just so many factors that go into making videos, and I feel like people underestimate how hard it is to actually make a commentary. You know, you can ask people out there. Some people will just be like, oh yeah, well, it's pretty easy, but they've been doing it for a while. And then some other people will say that, you know, in their new channels just because they want to make you mad. But for the most part, it is very hard to start up a channel. And especially now, I mean, if you're going to make a Call of Duty channel, you basically need a shout out in order to grow it all. Which, you know, I'm not making this up and trying to complain about my little subs, which I know that someone out there is instantly thinking that, but I've heard it before on other channels. I know that I'm Gifted had made a video about that, and he's like, yeah, man, people aren't going to grow unless they get a shout out, which is, you know, hard to do. Girl Gone Gamer, she now has Shout Out Sunday. That way, you know, she can actually give shout-outs to more people and help out more people, which is a great series. You know, and then there's Sub Sunday, which there's a lot of people that do series like that, even if it's not on Sundays. But I know Wicked Shrapnel does it. HD Cripple does it. There's just a lot of people that do it. Green Goblin was going to do it, but he ended up posting one video, and it was just his really good friend, and then he never did it again, which pretty much was very disappointing, because I made a great commentary. I did the best I could. Man, I made that commentary down. I made theirs, like, I didn't say and whatsoever unless it was actually needed in the sentence for it to flow correctly, and I, no ums, perfect, double MOAB, solo with the G3060, didn't upload it, but he saw it. It had 2 views on it, and I didn't even watch it myself, and it was unlisted, and I had sent it to him. He watched it. I know he definitely liked it. Just because, you know, he didn't dislike it. I mean, he didn't like it either, but it's a different matter. But, you know, he basically wanted to say that he was starting up that series so he can help out his friend, which I'm not blaming him for anything, and I'm not trying to say that makes him a bad person, but at least stick to your word. And that's kind of like the Wings of Redemption thing that went on with Robert Bowling. He was kind of mad at Robert Bowling for quitting his job just because he felt like that, you know, for him being responsible for that game, he should stay with it and stuff like that, which, I don't know, it's a touchy subject, but that's just a little bit of an example of that case. But, you know, it is very hard to grow out there, and people think it's really easy to make commentaries. Just be like, oh yeah, I can just sit here and talk, right? No. There's a lot of things that go into it. Like I said, you know, you have to pace yourself. You can't be too fast. You can't be too slow. You know, you have to have the right voice articulation. You know, you have to have something interesting to stay instead of just rambling on about something random. You know, this one, I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty boring commentary, but it's just something that I kind of wanted to get off my chest, because there's a lot of people, you know, especially around me, that are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel now, and I'm just gonna be like a really big YouTuber, right? Sorry, but it's very hard to do, so, I mean, best of luck to them, but that's as much as I can say. Is it's harder than most people expect. So, you know, and don't try to think that I'm trying to discourage you from starting a channel. I mean, I would help out any channel if I could. The only thing is, I'm not big, so it wouldn't be any help. I mean, if you guys really want me to, I can shout out your channel or anything like that. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for staying all the way through this video. I know it was a little boring, but thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time, like tomorrow. Peace. Peace.